Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. So today I am going to be taking you through my tips and tricks on how to smell absolutely unforgettable, intoxicating, irresistible on a date. Choosing a date fragrance is something that I personally take so seriously because I feel like your date fragrance, it's so important. It's something that we put a lot of time and effort into. A lot of us just really want to find that perfect scent for a date, and I feel like I have got both my daytime fragrance routine and my nighttime fragrance routine for a date just down. And if you're not taking it seriously, it's something that I would recommend that you do, because your date fragrance is an introduction to you if it's a first date. It's something that can take you from, yeah, I like that person, to, oh my god, I need to wife that person up. I need to make that person my hubby right now, whether I believe in marriage or not. Do you know what I mean? So I am here to make it easy for you. I have a routine for daytime and I have a routine for nighttime, and I'm going to take you through them both. So whether you're going on a first date, whether you're literally married, you are going to be smelling like heaven if you choose to use any of these products. When I compiled this list as well, I didn't realize it, but all of these fragrances except one are actually available on Twisted Lily, and you guys know I have my Twisted Lily discount code, so you can use that if you want. It's just Kate10 for 10% off the entire website. They hold some rare niche brands as well as some more well-known brands as well, and they cover all customs charges. They ship worldwide. You're not going to be hit with a customs charge. It's all good. So let's get into this. I am excited. So something that I love to do, and something I feel like a lot of us do, especially if we're going on a date, is layer my fragrance over a body cream. Now, I do think it is quite difficult to find body creams and fragrances that go together unless you're using two that have the same scent, but I'm here to make it easy for you. My go-to body cream at the moment is Sol de Janeiro Bom Dia Bright Cream. Now, if you are not using a scented body lotion underneath your fragrance, I would highly recommend that you try it out. It's always going to make your fragrance last a lot longer, and it just makes your whole body smell amazing, and that's what we want on a date, right? You guys know I love the Boom Boom cream from Sol de Janeiro as well, but I'm just obsessed with the Bom Dia Bright cream at the moment. This has a gorgeous sweet vanilla-y scent, but it's still it's not like young vanilla. It's like a nice grown-up sweet vanilla, but it's also fun. It's got like a fruity gourmand sort of feel. It's got a little bit of a floral touch. It's just absolutely stunning, and it makes your body smell amazing. This also contains AHAs, so it exfoliates your skin as well and just makes it glow. It's amazing. If you watched my video on how to smell amazing all day, you will have already seen me mention that. I have my whole shower routine and everything in that video if you want to check that out, because I do that routine leading up to my fragrance routine. But the first fragrance that I have to share with you, which pairs amazingly with that body cream, this is my nighttime routine, by the way. I use that body cream can be used during the day as well, but I like to use it on a nighttime. I prefer my sweeter, more seductive scents on an evening. The first scent that I love pairing with the Bom Dia Bright cream is the Atelier Versace, I don't know how to pronounce this, Gingembre Pétillant. I'm sorry I have butchered it, but oh, this fragrance, this is sweet, this is seductive, it's got a hint of spice, it's got this warm praline accord, it's got vanilla, it's got some white florals in there, it's got a hint of red ginger, and it is just so seductive. I would recommend this for a first date. On a first date, I always like to wear a fragrance that I feel depicts my personality, so I never want to stray too far into sexy territory. I always want to maintain some class. I feel like your fragrance can say a lot for you, and this fragrance says, I'm alluring, I'm sexy, I'm sweet, I'm seductive, but I'm also a boss and I take no nonsense. that is what this fragrance is. If you want to portray that image, then I would highly recommend you check this out. It is gorgeous. It's so sweet, spicy, warm. It does have a slight, like, it slightly reminds me of Baccarat Extrait, but they don't smell the same. It just has a similar sort of feel, except this is rich, deep, spicy, and it's just amazing. And this is the only fragrance that isn't available at Twisted Lily. This one is, I believe it's exclusive to Harrods in the UK. I will link all of these fragrances down below for you guys to make it easy. And the rest of these are available at Twisted Lily. The next fragrance that I love pairing with the Bomb Dia Bright Cream is Mancera Roses Vanille. Wow. This fragrance is just sexy, sweet, delicious. Men love this scent, like, they just do. It's so gorgeous. It is rose vanilla. It's got like this sugary quality. It's got a slight citrusy touch in the opening. There's some lemon in there. But this fragrance, I've said it before, it just reminds me of Turkish Delight. But it is still, it's like sexy, but grown and sexy. Like, this is a woman. This is someone who knows her own mind, but she's like playful, you know? I love this. It's so delicious. It is just so delicious. It's obviously a Mancera, so it has this slight little Middle Eastern touch, which I love. There's some woodiness in here. You can honestly wear this daytime or nighttime, but I just think it is perfect for a date night because it is quite sweet and just, it's yummy and enticing. Next up we have Montal Arabian's Tonka. Now, I am going to put this out with a word of warning. Do not wear this unless you are prepared for your man to lose his mind. Also, wouldn't recommend wearing this on a girl's night out unless you're prepared for a swarm of men to just arrive at your table, because this fragrance just does something to men. It just draws them in like moths to a flame. I can totally see why as well. This is so sexy and seductive. It is, it's rose, it's vanilla, it's got so much tonka, it's creamy, it's got saffron in there, which gives it a gorgeous airy feel. It just lasts a really long time on your skin. It projects really well. You only need to wear a little bit of it. It has oud in as well, but it's very much in the background of the fragrance. If you don't like oud, don't worry about it, because it really is just there to give the fragrance some depth, and it's just so seductive. Every time I wear this fragrance, I feel like I'm irresistible. Like, I can't stop smelling myself. Like, if I spray this on my wrist, I will have it up to my face like this. I just want to keep smelling it more and more. This is quite difficult to get hold of in places, and I've noticed when it does come in stock, it tends to sell out really, really quickly. It is available on Twisted Lily though, and you can get 10% off, obviously, with my code. Would highly recommend picking this up. It is sex in a bottle. This, for me, is not what I would wear on a first date. I would wear this on a third date plus. You know that you like this person and you want to like get closer with them, you want to draw them in. This is the fragrance. Anytime you want your man to just fall at your feet, wear this. Honestly, come back to this video and tell me how much your man is like obsessed with you when you wear this. So those are my nighttime date night fragrances. This next fragrance that I have to share with you would work daytime or nighttime. I wear it both. Again, I pair it with this cream. It's the last one that I have to recommend with this cream, and it is Oriana by Parfum de Marly. This is just delicious. This smells like marshmallow. It's got fruits in there, it's sweet, it's got this balmy, creamy quality to it, which I love. It's fun, it's sexy, it's playful, and it's got chantilly cream. It's just very, very edible. I love it. This is just when you want to smell flirty and sexy. Okay, let's move on to some daytime date fragrances. Obviously, you can wear these on a nighttime as well. I just prefer different fragrances during the day to on an evening, and these fragrances all have the same sort of, it's like sexy daytime fragrances. Very sexy, very enticing, but also very appropriate for daytime wear. My first one has got to be honestly, my go-to Delina by Parfum de Marly, the body cream and the fragrance combo. This is the original Delina. It is my favourite. They are a dream on a date. Men love Delina. I'm saying men love these fragrances because that's my experience, but women love these fragrances as well. Like, I love these fragrances, but just from my personal dating experience and the feedback that I get from men, these are the fragrances that they just absolutely love. Delina, does she need an introduction? She is, she opens up with some rhubarb, some lychee. It's got this gorgeous like fruity touch. It's got rose, peony. It's got this powdery quality, but not too powdery. It's got this fresh muskiness, which I always say I just love about this fragrance. The fresh muskiness is just so sexy and mixed with the florals. This is just such a feminine fragrance, and it's gorgeous. It really does sort of draw the men in this one. Like, it does get a lot of compliments from men if you're into that. But yeah, paired with the body cream, this is a dream combination. So I've got 3 more daytime date fragrances to share with you, and with all of these I like to wear an unscented body cream because I don't find that any of my scented ones go with them. You guys know, if you haven't seen me talk about these already, these are my 2 go-to unscented body creams. I love the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty, and I absolutely love the L'Occitane Ultra Rich Body Cream for dry and sensitive skin. Look, since my last video where I featured this, I've literally finished it. But like I said in that video, it is refillable, which is amazing. I've got my refill here. I'm good to go. So my first fragrance that I have to recommend to you to go with an unscented body cream is Gentle Fluidity Silver by MFK. Of course, I always recommend Gentle Fluidity Gold for a date. I love that one, but Gentle Fluidity Silver, I feel, needs more praise online. Everyone just fixates on Gentle Fluidity Gold, which I understand, but this is also absolutely amazing, and this has a very unisex feel, which I love. Like, for those of you who don't want to smell feminine, pretty girly, you want to smell more unisex, this is such a boss woman fragrance, but sexy boss woman. Boss woman on a date, you know? This is, I love it so much. It's fresh, it's woody, it's got like this slight aromatic quality to it, and it's got, the freshness is like a sharp freshness, which I personally love. This is a woman who absolutely knows her own mind. She knows what she wants and she goes after it and she gets it. This is the type of fragrance that quite honestly makes men fall to their feet. I always find that a unisex fragrance on a date goes down really well, and this is so stunning. Also, the performance of this fragrance, for it being a fresh fragrance, is absolutely amazing. All of the fragrances actually that I'm mentioning in this video last a really long time on your skin. That is a prerequisite for me for a date, but this one in particular, for a fresh fragrance, really, like, if you spray it on yourself, you're gonna smell it the next day. It really lasts so long. It fills up a room. You only need a couple of sprays of this, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much, and you could use this daytime or nighttime, to be honest. You could wear this as your signature scent really easily. It works in so many different situations, and I love it. I personally think it's amazing for a daytime date because it's a very impressionable and memorable scent. It's different to a lot of fragrances out there. It's very unique and I love it. Next up, if you haven't guessed already, I am absolutely obsessed with Xerjoff Accento Overdose. I mention this fragrance all the time. I am obsessed with it. This is my first date fragrance, and honestly, it goes down really well. This is like, it's just amazing. You could wear this daytime or nighttime, but I just think it works so well during the day. I love the freshness of this fragrance, but it's also got like some big florals in there, but it's not a very, like, it's not a typically floral fragrance. Oh my god, this fragrance just smells so, it's so sophisticated, so sexy, so womanly, and It's everything. It just smells expensive, to be honest with you. It really smells like a woman who you've never met before. Like, if you wear this on a date, trust me, the person you are going on a date with, unless they're massively into fragrances, is just going to be like, oh my god, this is the best smelling person I have ever met in my entire life. It is so memorable, so unique. I've never smelled another fragrance like this before. It's got jasmine, it's got green notes in here, it's got some woody touches, but honestly, all of the notes are so well blended that I don't even really need to go through them. Just smell this fragrance. Just smell it. It is insane, and it is my fail-safe for a first date, honestly. It just feels like me when I wear it. Like I said, I like to wear fragrances that feel like my personality in a fragrance for a first date, and for a daytime first date, this is it for me. Like, she's it. I love her. Okay, this next fragrance, I've gone through numerous samples of this, and I'm so happy to finally have a bottle from Twisted Lily. It is Maison Francis Kurkdjian Aqua Universalis Cologne Forte. There are 3 different versions of this fragrance. I have the Cologne Forte, and this is just the perfect, fresh, clean girl scent. This really smells like a clean girl scent to me. It's so, it smells like fresh laundry, but not just straight up fresh laundry. It's got more to it than that. It's got like this muskiness to it. It opens with some citrus, there's some bergamot in there. It smells like you have freshly showered, used all of your best products, and put on fresh, clean clothes. It smells like a girl who just looks absolutely amazing, but effortlessly amazing. Like, she doesn't even have to try, she just looks good, and this is what she smells like. It just isn't trying too hard, but it smells absolutely addictive. I love this fragrance. Honestly, I think it is difficult for fresh scents to be unique and interesting, honestly, and all of the ones I've mentioned to you are. This, for a fresh laundry scent, is just, it's a little bit different. I don't know how to describe it, but it is amazing. It really, for some reason, reminds me of the colour white. It just smells so pure, so fresh, so clean, just like a beautiful woman. And I would just highly recommend this, honestly. I love it, and it is so perfect for spring and summer as well. It's got like this airy quality to it as well, which I think Francis Kurkdjian does so well in his fragrances. A lot of the MFK fragrances have this sort of airy quality, which I think is so nice, and this lasts a really long time on your skin as well, and it just smells so clean. It smells like that girl. It just really does, and I love it so much. Like I said, you can use my code KATE10 for 10% off your Twisted Lily order. I will leave links to all of these fragrances in the description box for you guys, and be sure to let me know if you enjoyed this video. Will you be picking up any of these fragrances? Have you tried them before? And give the video a cheeky little thumbs up for good measure as well, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys!